And now, your Southern Maryland business news at 10.
Good morning, Southern Maryland. Welcome to today's business news in 10 at 10 TCC's Best on Tuesday. For our main headliner, the Southern Maryland Rapid Transit Project is set to get significant funding. Congress approved the Consolidated Appropriations Act of 2022, which included a $5 million earmark for the Southern Maryland Rapid Transit Project. This federal funding pledge is based on groundbreaking legislation passed by the Maryland General Assembly last year. It also saw a legislative change to the state budget for fiscal year 2022 that mandates the Maryland Department of Transportation to invest $5 million in state funding for design, engineering, and environmental processing. The SMRT project has been a hot topic in Charles and Prince George's counties for many years. The SMRT project will build a dedicated guideway running from Branch Avenue Metro Station in Camp Springs near MD5 and US 301 in Prince George's County to Waldorf White Plains area in Charles County along the west side of the Popes Creek Railroad. According to the project materials, SMRT is estimated to increase the number of transit commuters by 18,000 daily trips. Most new transit commutes in the corridor are home-based work and other travel. Charles County has the largest number of transit trips that runs through the corridor. Here's Yvette Turner for more news and commercial that happens. Over to you, Yvette.
More news today. Maryland gained 16,700 jobs in the month of February. According to the preliminary data recently shared by the U.S. Department of Labor's Bureau of Labor Statistics, Maryland gained 16,700 jobs, and the unemployment rate decreased to 5% in February. Compared with this time last year, Maryland jobs are up by 92,100 for an over-the-year increase of 3.5%. And here's a breakdown. The education and health services sector experienced the most growth with an increase of 5,400 jobs. Leisure and hospitality, 4,700 jobs. Trade, transportation, and utilities increased by 3,800 jobs. Other sectors that experienced growth include professional and business services by 1,800, mining, logging, and construction by 1,000, financial activities by 600 jobs, other services by 500, and information by 200. With each of these industries experiencing an increase, it is also noted that the manufacturing sector decreased by 200 jobs. And speaking of more jobs, let's help our workforce save in their commute with our next news story. In local news, the Tri-County Council for Southern Maryland partners to help with a new subsidy to encourage van pooling in Southern Maryland. As the Southern Maryland region reopens and businesses welcome employees back into the office, commuters can take advantage of a new incentive to further help reduce the expense of an already cost-effective form of public transportation. In partnership with Commute with Enterprise, the Tri-County Council is helping to increase the use of a shared mobility option, van pooling. The Tri-County Council created the pilot program, providing a $300 subsidy per van per month to commuters living or working in the Tri-County area, including St. Mary's, Charles, and Calvert counties. Participants can choose a qualifying van pool vehicle from Enterprise's selection of makes and models that includes crossovers, SUVs, minivans, and large passenger vans. John Hartline, our executive director, said, "I am proud the Tri-County Council for Southern Maryland has started this new van pool program. We are getting people back to work and saving fuel at the same time." This program is being funded through the Rural Maryland Council. For more information on the Commuter Van Pool Incentive Program and all the great details to share with your employees, please visit the website that is being placed in the chat now. And now for commercial happenings in our area. Food trucks are now open for business on Prince Frederick's Main Street. Food trucks are now vending off of Main Street in Prince Frederick. This is a pilot program to gauge customer demand. Calvert County has numerous food truck options ranging from barbecue to pizza to seafood and more. Vendors will be stationed for lunch service in the breezeway next to the Courthouse Annex building located at 176 Main Street in Prince Frederick, directly across from the Calvert County Circuit Courthouse. Participating food trucks will be on site Tuesdays and Fridays through April. To check out the food trucks on Main Street vendor calendar, visit online at www.ecalvert.com/calendar. And that website is being placed in your chat now. Next up, I'll toss it back to you, Salorm, for our Southern Maryland business events and upcoming networking in our area.
Thank you, Yvette. For local business events, Charles County Chamber of Commerce is hosting the April Networking Mixer on April 21st from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Hampton Inn Waldorf. Registration is required for all. Members, no charge. Non-members, $15. Register at the charlescountychamber.org. In Calvert County, join the April Chamber Connect, hosted by Ball Rushes and sponsored by Comcast Business and Professional Communication Training. This event is on April 19 from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Ball Rushes. Registration is free for chamber members and $10 for non-members. Register at calvertcountychamber.org. In St. Mary's, join the Business After Hours at the St. Clements Island Museum on April 27 from 5 p.m. through 6:30 p.m. Register at smcchamber.com. This brings us to the end of this segment. Back to you, Turner, for today's interview with Henry Franklin Jr., Reentry Navigator for Southern Maryland, for information about the Reentry Program and benefits of second chance employment and other tax information.
And welcome, Henry Franklin Jr. We're excited to have you here today.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to hearing more about your works with the Reentry Program here in Southern Maryland. And let's just start off by you telling me a little bit more about your work as a Reentry Navigator.
Thank you so much. It's good being part of the team. Being a Reentry Navigator here in Southern Maryland, I've been assigned by the Department of Labor to be able to connect to resources and connect those who are getting released from institutions and local detention centers to opportunities, to resources, and just to be a connector through the AGCs in the Southern Maryland to get them started in that program, and getting resumes, cover letters, and getting the basics down, but also being able to do other things in reference to helping them get resources and to help them become productive citizens, and also employment, which is very important for them as they get released.
Yes, our businesses, our viewing business audience needs to know more about having this talent pool. So how are individuals returning to the workforce prepared to aid them in their success in being employed?
Sure. There are some that are coming out of the institutions that are trained in trades, such as carpentry, electrical. They do come with some experience, and also they do come with the eagerness to want to work. Some of the conditions that they have to work. So we're looking forward to just connecting with employers that are open, and we believe they all are open to giving them a second chance. I would also like to say that this is Second Chance Month nationwide, and this is a great opportunity for you as an employer to give them opportunity.
Absolutely, and thank you for sharing with us that it is Second Chance Employment Month. So employers out there, remember, this is another talent pool that you should be tapping into if your industry is able to do so. And so can you tell me, how can providing second chance employment benefit an employer?
Oh, yes. We do offer, all the AGCs in the Southern Maryland do offer every person the opportunity to be federally bonded. Under federal bonding, that means that they get $6,000 to ensure employers that do hire them, to give them the insurance that if anything happens, that they can have adequate funds to for training and that, or whatever that is lost if something happens with that individual. Also, there's another one that is a tax credit. It's called Unicor. There's a $6,000 tax credit that if you keep them above 180 days that you can claim on your taxes. And there are also a lot of benefits. Like I said, we do offer my great services as a navigator. It's also to being a job coach, and also they get job specialists to be able to be following up to making sure they're doing their job, and to be also being able to just to be that coach for them as they go through.
All right. And so, as many of our businesses are challenged with filling their current openings, remembering second chance employment and giving someone an opportunity may benefit the business in more ways than one, with the tax credit and having that individual come bonded, and the loyalty that that individual will bring to the business. And so, hearing those great opportunities for a business to connect with this talent pool. If a business is interested in finding out more information about the reentry program or to receive referrals from talent that you're working with, how do they get connected?
They can get connected to me by phone or by email. I'm constantly out there doing outreach. It's part of my job, is getting into the community. And talking to employers and resources to help those that are just as impaired to be productive in society. They can reach me at my office at 301-374-1156. And my cell is 240-233-4799. Or you can email me at henryfranklin@maryland.gov.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Henry. We put your contact information in the chat as well, so everyone knows how to get connected with you. But I challenge our businesses that are looking for talent to really, give the second chance employment a try. And
Yes.
We do a great job. I know that with working with the individuals, Southern Maryland Job Source as a whole, to really prepare those individuals for the workforce and match them up with opportunities that they're interested in so they can be a success. And then we have the support system here to assist them in starting back out.
Yes.
So thank you again, Henry. And is there anything else you'd like to share with us before we close out the interview?
I just really wanted to say thank you, and also like to say to the employers out there, please consider giving a second chance to someone. We all are liable for second chances in life, and they do need it just like you do. So remember that, and thank you so much, everyone.
All right. Thank you again, Henry. And this brings us to the end of today's newscast. We thank you all for joining us today on TCC's Best on Tuesday. We look forward to bringing you more business news you can use on our next Crowdcast episode. If you would like additional information about any of today's news stories or more information about our reentry program, please feel free to contact us using the information that you see on the screen now. Once again, have a great day, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.